this is going to be weird saying this on this podcast, because the entire point of this podcast is for us to watch something and help parents, give them the information that they need to decide whether or not that they should let their kids watch it. But this is probably the first time ever that I'm going to say, I think that parents should watch this first and then determine whether or not what age it is appropriate for their kid. You don't have time to do that with every single movie and show and video game, and that's why we have this podcast. But for this one, I was uncomfortable, not because I'm uncomfortable with hard things. Like it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. And I was in there by myself.
Yeah.
I was like the only guy in this theater, just like looking around like, what is happening? But I just kept thinking to myself, like, oh my goodness, I wouldn't want to recommend to any parent what age their kid should see this. I would want them to watch it and then make that decision themselves. Because there's some gruesome stuff that like you don't see in R-rated movies. Now, this is also like historically things that happened and happen, but back then for sure. And so it's important